in some situations, just because he doesn't call doesn't mean he don't want you, and vice versa.
Yeah, true. Okay, we got a nice email here. It says, "Hey girls, I have a dilemma. I started to talk to this boy and he took 3 days till he called my number, and he took another week to ask me out. We had an amazing time on our date. Now I don't know if he's playing the game to be very mysterious because it's been 3 days since I've heard from him. I don't know if I should hit him up or continue to wait. Is he interested? I need advice because I'm really feeling him. Sign, Cat and Mouse," which sounds like a very familiar song.
Okay, well, like I said at the beginning, it's not always that he's not interested. Sometimes after, a certain, what'd she say,
That he hasn't hit her up in the past 3 days.
did she say, like, did they go out or do something?
She said that it took him 3 days till he called her, and it took another week for him to ask her out, and they had an amazing time on their date.
Oh, okay, so after their amazing date,
He took 3 days, and you're in the limbo right now, the 3
Okay.
days.
Well, in that case, he probably really, really, really likes you, and he doesn't want to come off, too strong. He doesn't want you to think he's just sprung, even though he probably really is. And he's gonna just kind of lean off a little bit and wait till you text him or keep it really casual, even though he's really thinking about you every second of the day. And girls do it too.
I'm gonna have to go the other direction with that one. I'm
Right.
thinking if it took him 3 days to hit you up. It took him 1 week to ask you out. You guys had an amazing time on your date, and now it's taking him another 3 days to hit you up. Girl, he's talking to somebody else too. You ain't the only girl he's talking to. You are not the only girl he's talking to. Now, I guess in one case he really likes you and he doesn't want to hit you up and come off all sprung, but that's like a day and a half. But 3 days, he's taking 3 days to do everything. He's checking in with his other lady. Okay, I don't know what you heard about him, but he sounds like a PIMP. Okay, if he's not talking to other girls, why is he playing this game? Then again, you did say I started talking to this boy, not a man, but a boy. This does sound like a boyish, childish game. I don't like those kind of games. If you're interested in him, because you're saying I need advice because you don't know if you should hit him up or not, hit him up.
Well, she should have, but in his head, it could be the same thing.
Right,
you
that's
haven't
true.
hit him up either in 3 days. So,
Yeah.
and look how you feel about him. So it's not always
That's
that
true.
you're talking to somebody else. It could be you're wondering what the other person is thinking. You both don't want to come on too strong. You're kind of both up in the air. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean he's talking to other people. Look how you feel.
Right.
So it could be very much the same way, but it also could go the other way.
If you guys had a really good time on the date and he had a good time too, I don't see why he wouldn't want to continue talking to you. But then again, sometimes people do come off like they had a great time, but you did something wrong. You might have.
Maybe you had a great time and his time wasn't all
so
that
great. Yeah. So I definitely think if he doesn't talk to you after a whole entire week, if you can't get any communication going with him, then you need to leave that alone.
He's not interested. He's not that interested if he
Yeah.
lets a whole damn week go by.
A whole week, yeah. If he lets the whole week go by and you don't hear anything from him, not even if you text him and he doesn't respond for the rest of the then yeah. If he doesn't respond to you, then that's a problem. I'm sure he'll respond. He'll probably maybe even be relieved that you hit him up.
Probably, just like you would be very relieved, and you probably would not have sent us an email if he hit you up. So
yeah, don't be afraid to hit him up. A lot of ladies out there feel like the guy is supposed to hit the girl up all the time, but hey,
no, not in all cases.
No. So go ahead and try and hit him up. Give him a call if he doesn't answer. I don't know. Maybe wait a little bit. Maybe follow up with like a text, hey, or whatever. Don't say, hey, I called you, because clearly he could see the missed call.
Right. I mean, if you really like him, if you could see maybe something with him, then don't give up yet. You know, hit him up, whatever, just small talking, see what happens. If you could just on to the next, like he probably is or wants to or whatever, then you could do that also. It's not that serious.
Whatever you guys did on your date, I don't know if you guys took it anywhere.
She said she had a really good time. This could be
dinner. Okay. It doesn't mean it's dinner and a movie. It could have been dinner and dessert.
I was just gonna say that, dinner, movie, and dessert.
Yeah. So if you already gave him some dessert and he hasn't called you up in 3 days,
that's different. That's different. Then something was wrong because.
Well, what if he's sprung again off of that and he doesn't want to come off?
But
strong?
3 whole days.
I know.
Normally it's like a day and a half, if that, but he can't help to text you. So,
in my opinion, 3 days is a long time.
It's too long.
That's just a long time, regardless if you had a good time or not. if he's not talking, there's nothing wrong with him actually talking to somebody else. But if you want him exclusive, then there should be no excuses.
Mhm.
So it can go one of two ways. Either he's really interested in you and he's playing the game, which is annoying, but if you want to play too, you can play, or he's talking to other people.
That's right.
That's the only two options. That's what I think. He can't be that busy
One or the other. It's
unless he
not
didn't
one
re
or
up
the
on his
other.
minutes. If he didn't re up on his minutes with the Boost Mobile, then that's a
Probably.
problem. He
Probably.
might have run out the Metro PCS minutes, but he should be paying that phone bill.
It's only
Okay?
$40 a month.
He should be having a job to pay off
Okay.
that phone bill.
So we have a nice excuse.
Yeah, we have a nice song for you.
Life is such a crazy thing. It's never really what it seems. 'Cause first we were chilling, catching feelings, can't tell me what it means. I'm going through my voicemail, and I'm saving every message you sent. Trying to read between the lines to see if there was something I missed. All of a sudden, my vision came so clear. Everything I needed was right here before me.
Aha.
I wish we could have sang the rest of it because
Well, we can.
Listen, can we sing the rest of
We
it? 'Cause I
can.
want to hear the rest.
Sure.
Of it.
So pressed to let you know just how you make me feel. Never had a feeling that's so real. Control me. And I'm ready, girl, I'm ready. Don't wanna play no games. I want you exclusive. Baby, we should just do this. With the feeling so strong. How can we go on? No games. I want you exclusive. There's no more excuses. The feeling's so right. I want you, girl. I need you, girl.
That's
I really love
Did you hear that?
Robert. Okay.
Oh, Robert.
Yeah. Okay. So, if you agree, because there was a lot of comments on the Facebook about this topic, a lot of good comments, especially from the fellas, that those opinions that I was expressing usually mostly came from the dude. So, here
Thanks
it
for
is.
tuning in.
Here's our email, therealestbees@yahoo.com. That's TheRealestBees
Woo!
@yahoo.com.